What's up, guys? Welcome back to Build Cool again. Today, it's finally time to start working on our project, the EZ50. So in this episode, the plan is to start by going through and cutting off all the motor mounts. We're going to cut off the little fender mounts off the rear. We got to cut the things off the top there. We gotta cut these guys off, the little brake tabs down here. We need to open up those and maybe get these stubborn forks and handlebars off of here. But before we get started, let's go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button so we can keep on building cool. You're gonna wanna make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out as we start to electrify this thing. But first, we got to get all the old stuff out of the way so we have room to mount all the new stuff on here. So I'm going to go ahead, get you guys all set up. I got to move everything to the other corner of the shop where things are a little more open. That way while I'm shooting sparks and getting crazy, I don't have to worry about anything catching on fire. So I'll go take care of all that, and then we'll be able to dig into this thing. So with all that being said, let's get started. we've gone through and got the motor mounts all cut off, the gas tank mounts are cut off, the rear fender mounts are cut off, the rear brake mounts are cut off, I think it would be the coil mount that was underneath the seat, I cut that off as well. So now it's time to go through and get a little creative on getting these forks off of here. Like I said before, those handlebars are just jammed in there. I've tried taking that bolt out. That top bolt is all loose. I beat on them with a hammer. I let them soak for weeks with some PB Blaster. They are in there, and I do not know how to get them out. I really don't want to just start cutting up the forks. I feel like I may be able to figure out how to get them apart and use them on something else maybe down the line. So we're going to go through, try to take these things apart without cutting them up. And then once we get this thing down to a bare frame, we'll call it a wrap on this episode. And then we'll figure out then what we're going to do next week. So with all that being said, let's keep going. So after a long day, we managed to not only go through and get all the motor mounts and that cut off of here, but we got everything ground nice and smooth, and it took quite a bit of creativity, but we got the forks off of here. I did have to cut the little rod holding the handlebars that you're supposed to slide in there, it was just rusted. It would not go. You watched me beat it with a hammer. I tried everything. It was not coming. I couldn't just sit here and keep wasting time. So, snip, and off she went. But now we've got the bare frame, and it's now ready to start mocking stuff up so we can figure out where everything's going to go. We'll be able to make some brackets, and then who knows, maybe we'll be able to start getting things all mounted on here, and we'll be able to test this thing. But that'll all come in the next episode. So before we get out of here, let's go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button so we can keep on building. You're not going to want to miss out because this thing's going to go by really fast. And I want to ride it, so I'm working hard to get this thing done. So make sure you're subscribed. And like I said in the last episode, drop some comments down below and let me know what you think of this thing, what colors I should do. You got any comments or anything, like you got material that I need to see before I do this? Let me know. Drop it all down below so that way I can check it all out. But with that being said, I'll catch you next week on the next episode. Peace!